Moving on then, let's take a look at India's cryptocurrency market. That is in the middle of an extraordinary boom with over 100 million users, a market cap exceeding $4 trillion. We're looking at global giants also, the likes of Coinbase as well as Binance that have re-entered the scene. Puneet, tell us a little more about all of this.
Well, definitely, it's a booming market, and there are some key, myth busters essentially that I want to highlight. One's, of course, how the companies are facing and, re-entering India. And the second key is that even legal to buy a crypto asset in India currently? So globally, it's a $4 trillion asset right now with that's the market cap, and that's led by Bitcoin as well as Ethereum's, progress. Now, we've seen increased institutional participation as well. That spurred the launches regulated by the ETF launches in 2024 in the US. And that got, investors as well as AMCs like BlackRock invested in the Bitcoin and as well as the Ethereum run. Now, when you look at, what's driving India's crypto run, it's led by, major exchanges as well as Coinbase and Binance entering back into India. We've also seen that post the regulations, there's a potential of a $2.5 billion opportunity for this space, and it could reach $15 billion by 2035. The other key aspect is that India currently hosts almost 100 million users, and this could rise exponentially going forward with the rise in the crypto market as well. When you look at the calendar year returns as well for something like a crypto versus gold, as well as the Nifty 500, we've seen a stellar run across the board, especially in something like 2017, where we saw a 12x jump. While some recovery was seen in 2018 with a 70% drop, we've seen a consistent rise of Bitcoin compared to gold as well. Now, while gold has also given decent returns in the last 2 years, including the Nifty 50, Nifty 500 as well, we've seen that kind of stellar run in the Bitcoin over this particular time frame. The other key aspect and key question, is it even legal to own Bitcoin or Ethereum in India? Now, cryptocurrencies are legal to hold, but they are not a legal tender. Essentially, you can't go and purchase a pack of chips with Ethereum or Bitcoin in India currently, and that will be something to delve into future as well. Apart from that, it also remains outside the purview of RBI as well as SEBI, and hence Indian mutual funds or regulated MF products cannot buy Bitcoin or Ethereum in their schemes as of now. And finally, in terms of what's leading to the growth currently, key domestic exchanges like CoinDCX, CoinSwitch as well as ZepPay have seen a massive surge in volumes for Bitcoin, and that's also been led by Indian family offices' participation in these two specific digital assets. When you also look at between January to June, CoinDCX saw nearly a 50% drive in volumes, and that's led by 3,500 HNIs as well as family offices. And we've seen an average trade per HNI office go to 5 lakh rupee per trade, and that's increasing by 25-30% on a month-on-month basis. So it's definitely a space to watch out for, Shreyanshi, and it can only go up from strength to strength with the current regulation that we have in India.
Well, absolutely, and those are some big numbers that we're looking at there. $15 billion by 2035 is the number that you've marked out for us. Thank you so much for joining us with that update then.